Welcome to Jaya's Gujarati Kitchen. Today we're going to make a dry curry with bitter gourd or Karela and potatoes. This may not be everyone's favorite because Karela is considered to be the most bitter of all fruits and vegetables. But it has got lots of good nutrients for our bodies. So here we are making it for you. We need to make some preparation before we actually start cooking. So an hour or so before, we are going to get our 350 grams of Karela, wash them thoroughly, and then wet dry with kitchen paper. Next, we are going to peel the rough bits off, which we will be using later in our recipe. Split the Karela open and remove the seeds and the inner bits, which again we will be using later in our recipe. Next, to help reduce the bitterness, we rub 1 teaspoon of salt on the outer skin of the Karela. Then we cover and leave everything to rest for about an hour. Now we're ready for step number 2. We take the seeds and the inner bits that we have removed earlier and the rough bits that we have peeled, and we grind everything together. Then we can prepare the ingredients that we will be requiring, which as always are included in the description of the video. So you will be needing 100 grams of potatoes, chopped and placed in water, 200 grams of onions, minced, 3 tablespoons of oil, and half a teaspoon of cumin seeds. We will also be needing 1 teaspoon of ginger garlic chili paste, 2 teaspoons of dhana jeeru, 1/8 of a teaspoon of garam masala, half a teaspoon of salt, 1/8 of a teaspoon of red chili powder, 1/4 of a teaspoon of turmeric, 3 teaspoons of pomengranate powder or anardana, and 1 teaspoon of sugar. And now we can start cooking, and we are going to start by making the stuffing for the Karela. In a pot, we heat the oil, and when it's hot, we add the cumin seeds, and when they start sizzling, we add the onion and cook the onion until it has softened but it doesn't turn brown. Next, we add the spices and mix with the onion. Then add the ground Karela bits, mix and cook with the pot slightly opened for about 5 minutes. You can then add the anardana or pomegranate powder, the sugar, mix well and cook for another 2 minutes, and then you can turn off the heat. Place this mixture in a plate and set aside to cool. Next, we take the Karela, knead them for a little while, and then we start squeezing the water out of them. And now we are ready to start filling the Karela. Don't use all the mixture because you will be needing it later on during the recipe. And we are using thread to make sure that the stuffing remains in the Karela during cooking. Mix the remaining stuffing with the potatoes. And if you don't want to miss any of our new recipes, then just subscribe to our channel. And for the last step of the cooking process, warm a frying pan, 3 tablespoons of oil, add the Karela, roll in the oil, and cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Add the potatoes, cover, and continue cooking until everything is done. And when everything is cooked, you can then serve and enjoy.